What's going on, people? It's your boy BLOX Gaming, and I'm bringing you some Dragon Ball Legends content. Today I'm going to be doing episode 2 of my solo tank series, which is pretty much where I take Broly and throw him in story mode on hard and by himself, see how far it gets. Book 1, he did alright. He didn't have too much trouble. So as you can see, as you guys know, it gets harder and harder and harder for each book you go up. So we've knocked out chapter 1 through 4 of book 1. So we're gonna hop in here. We're gonna get to book 2, chapter 1. I'm gonna show you guys the team that I'm rolling with it. I actually made a specific team for him. So I added up all the stat boosts pretty much that he gets. So the Vegeta right there is giving him plus 19% on the blast. Goku's giving him 22% of the attack, and then you have Frost over there giving him 17% each. So, and plus, you know, you got the extra health from Shaolin and Raditz and whatnot. And then with the equipment that I have on him, what it all totals up to is he's getting about 34% extra health, 50% extra strike attacks, 36% extra blast attacks, about 11.5% strike defense, and 4% blast defense. So, and key recovery of an extra 4%. So with that being said, let's hop in here and see if we can solo book 2. So. Alright, so it's just a bunch of Cybermen. This one should be pretty easy, plus there's no green. Alright. It's actually kind of like this series. It's actually pretty fun to go through it with just one character. So let's see here. To be expected. That's what happens when you normally don't start out with a blast card. But as you can see, like, Broly is tanking everything. I mean, he starts off with 450k health, and that's more than Piccolo. So, not a fully duped Piccolo, of course, but it's up there with him. So I've kind of did what I can do at the moment as far as maxing him out. And the damage output with the strikes is ridiculous. They really are. He's just eating away, chopping it out, chopping them down. I typically go with the blast card art when I pick, but they never really get it right. Sometimes they do. The harder you get up there, the more they start guessing it correctly. So. Got an easy one there off of the Rising Rush. And like I said, this is gonna be pretty easy.
You've made me
really love, like I told you guys before, I really love finishing people off with the Broly special card art. Either or, it doesn't matter to me. Gigantic Meteor or the other one.
Did you think you could defeat me?
So that's chapter 1. Chapter 1's down in the books. Wasn't too hard. Wasn't too hard at all. So let's move on to book 2, chapter 2. Where you at? There you go. And like I said, should be pretty simple, pretty easy. Broly's just gonna cut through this first, guys. Broly up against Red is not fair. The new Vegeta, the new Trunks, the Super Saiyan Goku, they're all getting like not only tanked but just flat out destroyed by Broly. And you're like, yo, he's not done with you, man. Get out of here. Bring your homeboy back. Like, nah. Miss me with those, man. So I'm probably just gonna charge up for a minute. Ran out of key there for a second, but yeah, this guy's pretty much toast. Couple of those, and then
You've made me mad.
Man, I just can't get over how much health this Broly has,
It's
man.
over. Eat this.
Yeah. Your special meant nothing,
I'll
bro.
put you out of your misery.
About to put you out your misery. Okay, that didn't work. That still didn't work. Homeboy got some health. But no worries. This guy. He's like, I refuse to go.
Hey, look at.
But no worries.
Did you think you could defeat me?
Broly just straight up went through that boy's special. Alright. So that's chapter 2 of book 2. Let's move on. Chapter 3. How many chapters are there? There's 6 chapters. So, but they skipped chapter 3. Look at that. Chapter 1, 2, and then there's chapter 4, 5, and 6. So we'll just move on. Chapter 4. So starting to get a little higher up in levels, but I really don't see to worry about. Like I said, facing a red enemy, as long as it's like nothing too crazy, it's pretty much a win in the bag. So and as you can see, bro, he just tanks, man. That's why this series is called Solo Tank. Like, look at that damage. He's just eating it up. Like, and I'm trying to get it as close to, you know, the lore as possible, because pretty much Broly, you know, he ain't have no help. He ain't have like Cyberman with him like Vegeta and them did in the first arc. You know, there was no Ginyu Force like Frieza had, or you know, even Cell had little extensions of himself. He had the mini cells and stuff, and he really had nothing, man. You know, he really had nothing. So, oh, that's trash. And even with having nothing, Homeboy was a complete monster. Where is a complete monster in the show? Like, we really wish they would bring him in. Hopefully they bring him in with the new Dragon Ball Heroes that they're making. That would be pretty dope to see Broly made a comeback, not just kill. In my opinion, that was kind of a cop out. You know, they could have brought Broly back. Nah, pimpin'. He's gonna take this knee to the face, though.
Put you out of your misery.
Man. So yeah, we pretty much got this in the bag. Just for the LOLs too.
You won't get away. Here's something special.
And then Rise and
You're
Rush.
nothing but trash.
So comment down below, guys, if you think that if you're enjoying the series, if you think that I should do something else with somebody different, or if you just let me know your comments. And
Did you think you could defeat me?
alright, so that was chapter 4. There was no chapter 3. Let's move on to chapter 5. Oh, and the first time I did this, I did not have like a whole squad backing them up, or anything for that matter. I didn't have any equipment equipped or none of that. So I've learned as I've kept playing this game. So, and we have our first green opponent, so this should be interesting.
Good.
Definitely not trying to take no unnecessary damage if I don't have to. I mean, I'm gonna try and get this guy out here so I can deal with him last. So, because if I can deal with him last, I'll save the Rising Rush for him and just collect Dragon Balls off these two. get him taken out pretty quick. But I see the damage is increasing, man. The more and more I'm going up there, the more and more the damage is increasing. Alright, let's get you out of here. Thought I was finna waste it, fool. I couldn't get out of that one.
You've made me.
Alright, let's see. Chomp through this, man. Like I said, the only one I'm really worried about is this green here. So, based on the damage output right here, I'm trying to get him as close because I know a Rising Rush won't kill him at this point in time. A Rising Rush just won't kill him.
Here's something special.
Bingo.
You're nothing but trash.
Oh, he dodged. Son of a bitch.
Hey, look at.
Get him out of here. Alright. So that's the first time I seen Yellow Life. Let's see if we can just take him out real quick. Some back to back. There we go. Put it in the books. This man's a devil. So that was chapter 5. We got one more chapter to go, guys. One more chapter to go. One more chapter. Let's see what they got to offer. Book 2, chapter 6. And this is definitely going to be difficult. Look at these greens. Ah, shit. Hopefully we can get it in one go. I don't know. We'll see. They would throw multiple green units out. I didn't even look. I didn't know what was what. I was hoping for something a little easier. But what's the challenge, man? It's supposed to be Broly, right? You can't get taken out by no damn Cyberman. Off the bat, that's a lot of damage. It's almost a quarter. Oh no. Alright, man, let me focus. So my hope is to just collect Dragon Balls and get 2 Rising Rush off, like so. That's the only way I see myself really beating this Cyberman.
You're nothing but trash.
Let's go ahead and get him out of here. Hopefully he doesn't pick it. So yeah, that's the game plan of attack. 2 Rising Rushes. See what I can do. And he would switch right into it. And this one is a bit stronger, as you can see, just eating life.
You've made me mad. It's over.
I'm just gonna try and, because if we don't get it in time, I'm just gonna keep trying to
put you out of your misery.
Take away as much life from him as possible. Alright, that sucked. 3 more Dragon Balls. Let's see if we can get it. Because I'm pretty confident once I take out this Cyberman, I'll be good to go. Just getting dangerously close. Second Rising Rush, was able to get it off, but can he just not dodge? Even if he dodges, that's fine at this point.
Here's something special.
So we should have book 2, chapter 6 in the bag here. Yeah, I'm gonna finish it off with the big. Well, let me stop playing around.
Here's something special.
That's how I lost the first time around.
Did you think you could defeat me?
Yeah. So episode 2, that's it. It's in the books, man. Broly he's just tanking. He's just going along with it. He's just running shit over. So that was episode 2 of Broly Tanks, the solo tank. Yeah, let me see here. Stacking them crystals for the next summon. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for me today. This channel is new, so drop a like for your boy. Sub to the channel if you would like to see more content. And with that being said, it's your boy BLOX, and I am gone.